Pull up on the beat,
yeah. Shake. 901 Shelby Drive, look alive. Niggas came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh well, fuck them, dawg. We gon' see how hard they ride. I get racks to go outside, and I split it with the guy. On the other side, acting like we tied. I've been gone since like July. Niggas acting like I died. They won't be expecting shit when Dapper go to slide. Cause I told them that we put that shit behind us, but I lied. Hey, look who I'm around, man. If I fuck up, I'ma beat downtown, man. Full flow down, man. That's if I get caught, man. Push me to the edge, so it really ain't my fault, man. I'm not to blame, man. This fucking industry is cutthroat. I'm not the same, man. And I can let you check the tag now. I'm rocking name brand. I'm only chasing at the bags now. I got a game plan, and I'm rocking with the 700 3i5s. Look alive. Niggas came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh well, fuck them, dawg. We gon' see how hard they ride. I get racks to go outside, and I split it with the guys. We up on the other side. Niggas acting like we tied. I've been gone since like July. Niggas acting like I died. They won't be expecting shit when Dapper go to slide. Cause I told them that we put that shit behind us, but I didn't.
Come through, you and you. I'ma get the money. Tris get the new. Pull up with that Draco, ride with Drake and I'ma shoot. My weapon be the instrument. I blow you like a flute. Nigga play so he feelin'. Pull up all day with the canine shivering. Pop a nigga like he littering. We at the door like we the delivery. He not a plug, he middleman. That nigga brown like cinnamon. I got my round like Silhouette Robinson. Sausage the how you gas for armor. Spray him just like full breeze. I'm a long way from sitting in the nosebleed. Now a nigga on the road talking to the athlete. Mine so close to the guy that I can feel the stack shit.
901 Shelby Drive, look alive. Niggas came up on the side, now they on the other side. Oh well, fuck them, dawg. We gon' see how hard they ride. I get racks to go outside, and I split it with the guys. We up on the other side. Niggas acting like we tied. I've been gone since like July. Niggas acting like I died. They won't be expecting shit when Dapper go to slide. Cause I told them that we put that shit behind us, but I lied.
слышно? Вот это была игра, я в полном восторге. Вы ожидали такого финала? Я уж точно нет. А теперь встречайте команду, которая покорила с первых игр наших зрителей. Это команда Energy. Их соперники на сегодня — это слаженная команда Patriots. У этих ребят очень сильная защита и просто потрясающая командная работа. Встречайте, команда Patriots! Мне кажется, это будет зрелищная игра на сегодня. Без лишних слов, ребятам я желаю удачи, а нам с вами приятного просмотра.
The first recall on them. Last recall says that we are no longer available for the critics. The game shall start and then it'll look pretty interesting for everybody. So today we have Team Manager playing against Patriots. A real tough team playing against another tough team too. So Patriots Fatih Abdamil number 9. Log Dishba number 6, Nambayev Fadlbek number 1, Gastyshev Roman number 5, Erlan Mamonov number 7. Those are the 5 picking draft at the beginning for Team Patriots. They have 2 substitutions as well. And the next players, those are Engels Abdenorbek number 10, Azizov Emir number 8, Subhanbekov Nurtay number 23, Atagiliyev Alibek number 24, and Nikita Boyko, number 11. By the way, the number 11 previously was cleared after the player Kurjanov Samad. Reminder, that's the second game currently. That's the second game. And then so over the first game, maybe the establishing team Countov was back in the first season. By Fadlbek. Yeah, he's in a dangerous situation because everybody else tried to take the corner where the first 3 opened by Biba Low. A good takeoff from the beginning and then no one else could get and gives a nice 3 on a 3-point line. Pass on Biba Low. One more to Erlan Mamonov. Another ball given by Gastyshev. Also, 1 more 3 inside, and then a good start, I think, for Patriots now. 6 points in total against 2 for Energy and only Azizov Emir. Let's see whether he can score up 3. Wow, also respond 3 3-pointers in a row, and all of them are scored. How dynamically it may change, we can predict and only see now. Yeah, that's good too. On the retreat, Atagiliyev Alibek. Rounds back wild. Subhanbekov against Nambayev. Nambayev gotta cover him on the way. That's a whack. Attacking and then I think hoping in the attacks. That's a hard, not regulated in the distance shot. That's dangerous to give him 3 corners in the game, and then especially if they are just a couple inches away from the 3-point arc. Yeah, surely dangerous. Unlike the Nambayev Fadlbek, who cannot score. They provide a good support. Fatih of the Mills still thinking where it can go. Erlan Mamonov gets over a good crossover behind the back. Wanted to give a shot off the backboard. Couldn't really apply it. Aziz Efemir. Block shotted by Bibo Logi just banned. And let's see how many points can score today. Team Patriots in total. 7 minutes 25 seconds. Reassurance for them. As I said, usually energy, they drain most of their speed, most of their strategies in the first 2 quarters. They play their maximum in the first 2 quarters, and by the third and fourth, they're usually very tired, but unless they turn on their power mode. Guess T-shift. Layup. Right, couldn't give it. Ingisov Janarbek also can score a lot of 3-pointers. I think another good and how to say remarkable player on the league. And in the beginning, I couldn't understand and I didn't understand this player a lot, but as a result, I figured out that it is a dark horse of the tournament. He, from the disguise, from the shadow, gives a nice points, sometimes nice assists with good rebounds. Sometimes we don't really notice him playing, but he does a lot of job for his team. That's Rubikov. They attempt, wicked shot, and they couldn't work it up. Below, one more 2-9 by for Lubek. And then off the weak side, of course they have to score, and then there is no more issues taken for them. Shouldn't be a hard job to do. Subambekov not by. Spins over. A single player. Then asking another player to grasp up inside. Gastisha from 3-point line. It falls down right before the rim. Batechev also wasn't able to save it up. Just the usual off-the-court ball. Subambekov. And laces, and then they're ready to go on. The old school of Nazim, how to say, laces, how to say, the laces of the game. Tying his laces throughout the 4 periods, and then you gotta do something suspicious anyways. Jadilov wasn't not. Good entries, but Patriots the mill is replacing him for a little while, maybe kind of confident in his own shots. The big shot taken, and Batarabek got a score on the layup. Aziz Efemir, good chance to steal. 3 toss. Substitution. That's the fall. That's the fall, and no one can survive the fall. They gotta be really careful on making those shots. Making those deliveries. Atagildi for the back. With the paint. Outside, one more outside, and then the last ball on the court was to reincarnate the game. One back off. Outside. Just it out loud. A couple goal. They taken Elam Mamunov on below. Below wanted to give a good crash. And that's the first time out we called in the game. The issue of a solo player, I think, is the biggest issue of the game. And first 5 minutes of the period, they pass on so quickly that teams don't take even a little concentration in the game. Looks very hard to Bombekov from the right. At least gains his deserved fall. Big B leave, number 34 of energy. Taking number 34. Well, taking his t-shirt. Wants to grab it up. Body well over. Good, nice ball given. Okay, he's got a hope for a good distance shot. Couldn't apply it. Found it now. Engisa Janabek. Have to attack one more back, and Aziz Efemir almost from the mid-court tried a three-pointer in the same sequence in the manner. Ball low, also takes the three position. Same mistake made by him. So Bombekov would die. Great. That's a block. A pure block noticed by the referee. Tells us that they have to maybe reassure them to take the ball and make more possible shots in the game quality. So Bombekov giving a nice chest pass actually that had to be scored by the end. 4 minutes left. Gastishev Roman was on the offensive side of the court. The fast break, I think, taken by them promises lots of things for everybody else. And the team, I don't think the team is looking for the outlet. One more pass outside. Matthijs Bombekov cannot predict what is reassured in the game. Gotta think before giving. Comes for the question of gonna get this case in the game, and yeah, we gotta analyze. We gotta analyze the game in total. That's the first foul, I think. Taking the number 8, this is a Femir, and then I think he surely is not satisfied with the result. Technical foul, I think. Technical foul is the regard. And arguing with the judge, arguing with the referee, is not a good option. It's not a good case. In the current game, a technical foul, I think, could be granted to the opposing team. Below, we're thinking to give a shot. They gotta move on playing. Fatih of the Mill feeling less and less confident throughout the entire game. Left Snowstone and turned Lamumunov against Abigdi Falibek. Falls upon him, and then, yeah, really close game, just like Asian Tigers played against Gorilla. The game was very close against each other, and then quite intensive dynamic battle, not only physical but on a mental level, I think. They feel so stressful and playing against each other, and especially when we see that the points are different. Energy has only 7, and then Patriots scoring 19 points, of course, feel a lot confident rather than their opponents. And somehow it mentally affects all of them. They get so stressed, missing so many balls in the accounted point. And then again, one more time, I would like to refer to the statistics of who scores the most amount. And usually, just like we said in the circle rounds, MVPs were granted accordingly to the how to say, engine that counts all the points, downs, and the takes. Here is the NBA stats in my hand. And yesterday we checked it out. Today, Damian Lillard from the Portland Blazers takes 37 points. Now taking into leaders. Giannis Antetokounmpo taking 17 rebounds from the Milwaukee Bucks. Also takes the scoreboard of the leaders. Nikola Jokic, who was yesterday a leader, how to say, taking the first place, already is 1 point behind Damian Lillard, and then those fight in between one after another says a lot. Anthony Davis was at the top of the rebound pickers and then assists the day before yesterday. But we see that the same names in the top list stays the same. And Nikola, actually, in my opinion, he is lacking maybe the proficiency, how to say, of those things. Yeah, let's call it those things. If we check the scoreboard of the players, then what was yesterday is not similar to what is happening today. Stats of them change every single day. Some days they score a lot, some days they are not able to score even a single point. We take no single assist ball. They try to get and maybe get as many points as it is possible. Damian Lillard, I think in the beginning of his career, didn't expect that such a turnout could happen in there. And so many fans of Portland Blazers were so amazed and then taken on the good measure to take. Atagildi Valibek, a very fast point guard of the team. In the first season, proved himself as a very harsh player that didn't want to, I think, give up on any single ball. He had several takeoffs and several bad landings, I can say. But through the entire game, he keeps on playing. He doesn't want to give up on anything on that. Subhanbekov, 3! 30 seconds of the first period, and then Lukas Subhanbekov proves his lead. That's how Energy made it. To come up from 7, scoring 13 points just in a few minutes. I think that's what was necessary in the game, the day one maybe. But the efficiency of Giannis Antetokounmpo, again, I'll tell you, 17 points from Milwaukee Bucks, takes the rebounds. Gastishев Roman used to take almost same amount of rebounds per game. And again, yeah, of course the players are totally different, but he's playing against the equal opponents as well. Too late. End of the first period.
Кто-то скажет, кем мне нужно быть. Я сделаю лучше. Я знаю свой предел. Выше, выше, еще выше. Не ставьте мне рамки. Я с ними не соглашусь. Почему? Все дело в моей энергии. Нитро, пробуди свою энергию.
The XPM, let's call it points per minute, it's PPM. PPM of teams switched every single day and totally different, one game after another. I know that PPM of shooters usually it's 5 to 6 points. because most of the times Adiv, the brothers, the team shooters in total, they take a lot of 3-pointers, and then per a single minute you can bring up to 6 points sometimes. I think the lowest PPM is now possessed on the half team. Asian Tigers, Net Wizards, Nitro, and several other players, I think. Several other players. They try to take a nice good battle inside. Aziz Afemir gives one more on the right, cross the layup, and I think that's a good challenge inside. Below wants to give a good grasp inside, I think, and Mumbai Fullback usually he's a partner, let's say, in crime. Doesn't try to give up all these things. Performs the shot against Solobekov Nurtai, cannot push him away. Now he's totally alone on the layup. He lost it himself. And ball's gonna stay in their own position. Not a good for the back, receives a nice chest pass on him from the hook shot on the right. More or less possible. 28 to 24. The 4 points difference stays in the favor of Team Patriots anyways. 8 minutes 26 seconds, I think, left in total. I may now be distracted from the game commentary. I'll look for maybe some sort of highlights in the games. Possession 10 seconds. Low smashes straight inside. Looks like he couldn't see an obstacle there. I'll take a div, layup on the right. A nice one. He was not even afraid of doing so. None of the defenders of Patriots came up even a single inch to them in order to somehow provide the attack. Jalilov to Gastishov Roman. Odds on him on the right. A really nice shot. How does it ricochet? How does it goes in and out? I still don't know. Substitution. Amomonov comes out to Patriots the mill. He'll take the bench, and then for one single period he played the whole period. So now I think he is a necessity of the substitution of the game. One more pass. Given to Engelsov. Take it outside. Nikita Boyko comes into it. Not a good technical shot by him. Engelsov on the big. The paint zone. Looks like that's one of the easiest shots he could ever make, because he scores a lot of threes, and then this shall not be a bad decision for him. How do we find out? How do we get the truth? How do we maybe establish and then take the comparison between the players? They all play diversified and in different ways, but mainly the comparison between NBA, you can say that it's a young version of NBA right now, a newborn fetus, you know, of NBA for now, but carrying out more passions and passion too could result in a full body size of an NBA, that having a whole association, the league, that everyone else around the globe maybe would wish the amount of money, the contract, the salaries paid to the players is another, how to say, option and a good alternative of, how to say, only attracting everyone here. Just imagine for a second if only NBA, the association, will decide to move here to Central Asia to conduct their games around here. How the country would change in total. So many people would come across the sea just to watch their favorite players on the court. Round to below, another. Gastishov. Drive on a single hand. Puts inside the hoop with no challenges and obstacles. One more given to Aziz Famir. Now takes deep concentration and focus. That's 2. 33 points to 33 in a very equal game. 5 minutes 38 seconds of the second period to end. Battle Brown to Nemobaya for the back. That's 1. One more shot in there. Attack it deep. We cross between 2 defenders. Confirms the shot. Was not necessary, I think. There was no necessity in that shot and substitution. Is there any substitution? Timeout. That's a timeout. Gunfighter battle. I think Indeed gets to take the ball off the backboard. Oh, that's a windmill by Aziz. Got confused. Second one couldn't be recalled. Subambekov Nurtai assessed a good 3 points. That's quite interesting. Would watch it with the pleasure, and then they can add up to 2 times more, and the block shot doesn't work off the court. Got well, outside just one more time, yeah, pretty big. 24 passes on the Tyson Bekov. Takes the shot, spin over, and that's a real nice breakaway shot in the style of Kobe Bryant, I can say. Below. Back to Nemobaya. There's one more to Fatihov Demir. He makes the shot and then scores up 3. Demir Fatihov, coming out from the bench, has improved his gameplay a lot. I think when they played together with Shimika Shimaliyev in the game, it was very hard for him to gain any sort of experience because every time they played, he was on the substitution bench, on the reserves. One take. Not allowed for now. Tyson Bekov to attack it, Fali back. One more time with it. Rebounds back for a while, then that's where they gotta make it. Thousand opponents. Aziz Famir will toss the ball inside them. Adds up 3 more. And that's gotta be 45, I think, in total, but 44 I see on the game clock. 3 minutes 30 seconds. The total part, Elan Mamunov. 3 minutes 30 seconds. At least just less and less time left in the game. Nikita Boyko falls down after the contact of those players. I think they bumped into each other. And is expecting to I thought on the way back here. How do we find it out, and then how do we gain the truth? If not everybody knows what is the main, how to say it, the main key obstacle of the players. Back, Subambekov. The ball was flying pretty far from there. Maybe he took not enough steps to make the shot. Had to get back inside and then try it one more time. Atakiv, pass on Bekov. Even below, couldn't block shot. Such a light-hearted jump. In the key in the paint zone, like more than 70% of the time, I think. Azizov in their scores real nice. And Atakiv at the back is the one who tries fast drive. There's the purpose on scoring, and they had 2 more 38 to 48, 10 points breakaway now. Last 2 minutes 30 seconds of the first half, and then there will be a 5-minute break in between to maybe seizure the moment somehow. They gotta go for the gunfight, and below I think has not taken this attempt anymore. It's one inside. Gotta get another shot inside one more time. Still not possible to take it. Low. Good grasp. Shot takes, and then a real good fight, I think, this time. Substitution now, and I see that Nikita Boyko can take the bench. Try it up next time. There is only a single player ahead you can somehow fight against. That's a hard challenge. Azizov, one more shot. Given to them by Prestige around. Good recovered. Tosses inside. That's the ball that everyone else had been expecting, and then it took them 10 minutes, I think, it took them 2 minutes to start playing their own game. Defense big top, a little first down. Hasn't something for a while. Big for the court, playing the big half. Their own team. One bit off. That. Another one, so I do in one more. Out given inside from the free throw line. It's scored up, and then that's harsh. That's really harsh to play it up from one of two sides to give it the ball behind him. One else was there. Expected Gastishev. Another 2 steps on the layup, but I don't know whether it was foul or it's just an intentional turnover loss. But something it surely has to be. One more, a bounce given. Gastishev, a good technique of shots. Now he is not able to score as many as he could take before the game. There'll be a lead. Good catch. There's a slide behind the back. 3, and god damn it, beautiful crossover cut there. Good crisscrosses. Fighting against Abdulkadir Fuskan. Doesn't know where he can go now. Has to choose the direction. The ball can get inside Fatih of the meal. It's too low for him. Get it over, and Roman Gastishev takes the ball away. Gives the ball to the referee, and then they gotta replay this moment. Saves the ball. Comes on return. I'll wait until everyone else, all his team, rush in. Rustam is actually a fast player. He can create a lot of beautiful moments in the games. A good one. A good paint, I think, taken by him. 25 seconds left. Looks like that's gonna be one of the last attacks. Again, don't rush to conclusions. Use all the seconds not to let energy take something one more time. 15 seconds. The first half is gonna end very soon. Possession 10. Good screen, Gastishev, 2 steps, drive, layup. Not justified, and 2.9 seconds left in total. And the follow Gurdon Gastishev from run him at least 2 chances on the shots. Then after all, there would be it. The wicket shot. High up. Didn't bring anything. One more ball. And get inside. Take it fully to the deepest shot, and then that's the end of the first half. See you guys in the second half of their cup.
Кто-то скажет, кем мне нужно быть. Я сделаю лучше. Я знаю свой предел. Выше, выше, еще выше. Не ставьте мне рамки. Я с ними не соглашусь. Почему? Все дело в моей энергии.
Нитро, пробуди свою энергию.
We move on the third period of the game after a 5-minute break, and I think now it's not enough for everybody to recover. The most important part of the game is how they select, how they pre-select the winner, let's say. And for example, if I try to pick up all the players, as many players as it is possible, then the only maybe issue will be how they can guarantee a victory to everybody else in the court. Us outside, try to give all the possible things within the limited time. Gotta give Ivan Mamunov. He grinds it over to and then I think he forgot. He has forgotten what is it to maybe defend the player in offensive, how to say. Some for example basketball teams, they use something called intentional fall. Intentional fall given in order to prevent points, maybe to take more time, to drain more time, let's say. Because the more time is drained, then the less minutes will be given to the other team, the enemy team, to score a possible points. Let's suppose you have 8 points lead, and then if you fall, then they will take a couple more seconds to do so, and then chance for the rebound and everything else. They all extend the time and to as many seconds possible. So then game balls, for example, that played over when it is totally introduced to players. Let's see, the NBA type balls NBA type balls, usually they try to use their own production as Spalding ball, which is approved by NCAA and several other, how to say, associations. The mid-court of the basketball, mid-court line in basketball, how to say, the most important part of the court. So the hoop, or we also call it sidelines, right? Sometimes we have a baseline. The center circle, players don't usually stay on the center circle. Try to move everything as well. Free throw lane, and then in the red AK also the paint. We have a free throw line in the paint itself, and then the baselines of all the teams take all possible shots, where sometimes mid-court shots seems easier for basketball players because they don't control power of the shot. Sometimes it flies too high, sometimes it doesn't even reach the target. Aspect on Bekov. Azizov crosses the midcourt, enters the three-point line, and then they're back at the paint zone from the key on the left. He scores it up, and then again 3 in the key has to be followed by them. Only defenders can stay there. None of the defenders can. People say they're 45 to 55, 7 minutes 40 seconds of the third period. Outside the arc. What a bad game, I think. Yeah, but it turns out Patriots can score 2 more. Energy leads now 8 points ahead, 7 minutes 25 seconds of the battle shuffles, I think. Take it, Azizov Emir from the baseline. And from the baseline, I think they had to do something with it or try up something. Right, and then Nekrasova Kristina grounds the ball on the bounce to Atagildiyev Alibek, where he's got to try his free throws and the total basement and the impossibility of shots, maybe the percentage of shots taken from a free throw line sometimes guarantees the earning lead. Atagildiyev Alibek scoring both of them gives more and more motivation to his team to rehabilitate somehow, and Kostychev Roman, the easiest layup for him. Couldn't miss that. The miss like occurred, and then he misses it right after the attempt. Azizov, 2 steps, a hook right in the key. 20 keys on a bite, and then now offenders gotta be careful. Below comes real quick, the 3-point line. Pass to Fatih of the Mill. That's where he makes the shot on. Tends to bring in 3. A good ball, I think. A good ball, in my opinion. Now he shows what he is capable of. A good block shot taken off and intended. Fatih, a pretty tall player in height, and then can play as a forward positions and point forward positions, just like Energy used their number 8. Engis of Janerbek, I remember he used to score a lot of 3-pointers in the games. Not happening right now. Below, 1 more 3. Couldn't charge it up. Couldn't do anything with it, and then maybe that's where the mistake was made. And now again checking the mid-court position sides, and then I remember those combinations where all those players play, and then the shooting guards with forward. So we have a single center player, then we have usually a point guard who plays up the teams, and then on the court close to the hoop, sometimes there are 3 defenders and semi-box out, 3 in the paint and 2 on a 3-point line. Below, crossover, a step ahead. Kostychev, whoa, what a mistake taken for him. It's not enough for Kostychev. He's gotta take several more attempts in doing so. Below, gotta give a crisscross. A late mistake. Another timeout. take a full attempt and then they will try it up, and then by the end, and those are the only 5 minutes of the third period, 61 to 50, 11 points is not enough. 11 points is just a couple seconds of the good battle. It takes no one insisting, no one recalling, no how to say, no propriety. That's gonna be the end part of the game. Everybody recalled for. They take a good attempt on assist. Gastishev, 3-point line. Nice shot produced. Looks easy. The more he plays, the more 3-pointers we see in the performance of Roman Gastishev. Less than 5 minutes for the third period. Soon it's gonna end, and then they better score as many points as it is possible for the amount of time that is remaining for everybody else. Game clock. Crisscross between the legs. One more crossover. Fakes on Roman Gastishev, and Nurtai Savambekov making a remarkable drive. Loses his chance. I think it was very hard, and then I don't know. Asia Pro League now I don't see tendency of intensive battles between them. Before I used to talk about the teams that used to fight for everybody on their behalf. The first season, yeah, a shy season I can say. Everybody was afraid of each other, didn't really talk to. I mean, they are all old friends. They all know each other from the tournaments. But the fact that part of a new format, and then, as they call the wild card, right? The main game of the wild card, the circle rounds, shooters against legends. Shows. I mean, when the all winner is so obvious, it's really not interesting to watch over and then look after this battle. Engels has a good attempt. Jadilov. There's one more. Below. Wow. That's nice. That's real nice to Atagildiyev Alibek. Crosses the midcourt. Close to the end. Oh wait. Low. It's over. One more attempt. Engelsov. I want to see his 3-pointers today. Gives to Subanbekov. He couldn't save that ball. One more substitution. Atagildiyev to Abdulkadurov Rustam. Rustam Abdulkadurov. Great. Okay. Try to run. A little wild. Naimanbayev. Okay. Gives bounce pass to Gastishev. Gastishev could try to run up for the ball. Real quick. And Abdulkadurov Rustam runs the pass. Teammate, and then now a new challenge. New strat for the defense. Taking the box. At the box this one, and I think Azizov Emir is always out of the box, while 4 other forwards with the point guards, they up close. The small forward takes the sidelines, the sideways and in the corners of the court, while small forwards perform a 45 degrees shot. And Nurtai Savambekov, that's as we see a point guard of the team, and if they're trying to play small forward positions. Engelsov, nice. That's the 3 that everybody's been waiting for, and then he can bring those 3 points in the game a lot. People tend to forget that he is an important player, member of Team Energy, and I think the fact that they don't pay attention a lot to him, that's why he creates a lot of plans in disguise, and that's a dark horse, that's a clear dark horse of the tournament. Last 2 minutes of the period. One more. Gastishev step back. Wants to get more points. Not enough. Below. Also his chance. Couldn't score it up. They couldn't drop 3 in a row. All the miss. Savambekov. A fast rush to Rustam Abdulkadurov in the key. Not of the backboard, I think. He expected that he might lose the ball and then might crossover, so they had to do it a little faster than its usual. Jalilov Azamat. One more bounce pass given to Roman Gostishev. Gets prepared, shake over. One more cross. Engelsov tries to push him away, and the ball gets inside. A good hook taken. Yeah, that's a good moment to remember, I think. Could be in one of the highlights in the games. One more time by Subanbekov Nurtai. Nothing really changed of the seasons, and then Team Bishkek representatives, I think all of them play on this tournament. Take two, get close. Fatih Avdamir crosses the key, and Mumbai Fadlbek now is not sure. The referee whistles out for the foul occurred, and yeah, that's a free possession. Possession 14 seconds and 50 seconds of total overall game battle. And 50 seconds, maybe 2 attacks are possible, and the rest will be aimed at something else. One shot. Engelsov gotta be more serious on this. Kadyrov Rustam doesn't want to give up on that. Engelsov, one more shot given on him, and another 3 taken. 61-74. Energy takes up the lead. Patriots. The first minutes of the quarters, I thought that 21-7 they're going to win, and then they're gonna be a little stronger. Gostishev and Engelsov. Couldn't pass. Now Fadlbek deprives him of the shot. A last second buzzer shot, and end of the quarter. Abdul Kadyrov Rustam. And then third quarter to be eliminated. There will be a 2 minutes break in between.
Кто-то скажет, кем мне нужно быть. Я сделаю лучше. Я знаю свой предел. Выше, выше, еще выше. Не ставьте мне рамки. Я с ними не соглашусь. Почему? Все дело в моей энергии.
Нитро, пробуди свою энергию.
We go on the fight back, tears, the gun flat, and then the remarkable lines, the bars, humiliating all the opponents on the court. The trash talk existed even before in basketball, but those are mostly allowed on the press conferences, which is not here. I mean, the permission to the players to talk during those sessions could be a good alternative. Just knowing their opinion, how they're going to win, maybe they could somehow estimate their opponents to play over. Bondiakov. One more given to him. And Tagildi Valibek, I think, has not been revealed into confidence. Gastyshev a good 2 steps taken on the whistle of the court. What is it there? And then I remember the game when manager lost tier 1 was a player, it was Abdul Qadir. He's been ejected for 5 falls. And then ejection should be maybe the main fear of the teams. They gotta be afraid of exactly those shots which can eliminate you from the court. Gastyshev couldn't take it up. He didn't even touch the board. And I think they couldn't even dispute about this. The last quarter to end very soon. Subambekov. Okay. That's for the corner back. Gastyshev. Let's see what he will think of giving it on between the legs below. Rounds for the wild attack, and yeah, that's a good one in my opinion. Another timeout taken. Doors, and yeah, I do understand the consequences of the game, and I think I surely know about it. Subambekov, when we're about to end, and yeah, again, Engelsov usually makes no mistakes if it's all about his position and the role of attack. The most of the mistakes are sometimes occurred even on the court players, the forwards, and then the guards. As long as you have, how to say, the most effective players, you can give it a chance, then you're able to keep on playing. Subambekov pass on Zuzov. Below doesn't want to let him make the shot. Runs for the layup, crosses over him, gives a left hook shot. And that's really good job. Below, one more to Fatehov. He wants to rely on him, and he could score up. One more rush behind the back with the crossover taken, and then his layup is not justified. I think that's the biggest issue in the game. Gastyshev, great taken. Not allowed for the games, and then team manager, I think this time they're using a different mode. Usually they are running out of energy after the first 2 periods. But still, I can see in their faces that they're surely tired. They might not show it in their face, but their moves, everything else, the defense, jumps, this all can tell a lot about their state of health in the game now. The more they run, then maybe the more difficult it is to play game part. Points another gun to them, 84-71. Patriots just like trying to dump into the wall, which is hard to break. It will be only possible when even after the steal he couldn't score the second one. The more and more I think he's losing his fall point to victory. A good run by Nikita Boyko. 5 minutes 35 seconds left. Below. gives. That's T-shirt. And I think that's where Lamomonov misses the shot. Azizov 2 steps. Good. That's a nice shot taken for him. Below. Below. A good grant. And I think those 2 steps with the layups is a very good option for him now. I'll take it deep from the left on a hook shot. Trying really nice. That's a really nice shot, I think. Alright. He wants to take one more shot, and then he provides a back screen to below. One more to Mamonov. They fall, and then at least they respect each other. Below. He's gone. He's gone. For the wild. They would not mention it, and then Subanbekov also was trying his 3rd time, I think, on the attempt. None of them are working. Nikita Boyka. Tagildiev, I think, also doesn't work. How many missed attempts taken by them, and Energy cannot have a chance for them, and they gotta take this game a little more serious now on Bayev. Rush along, can't let. Atagildiev, Lamomonov from behind when he wanted to take the ball off his hands. He decided to push. He decided to push it up, and then let's keep on pointing the ball towards the players. Now Mobayev Appleback. A good play save, I think. A good play save, in my opinion. Don't forget it. It's solely based on my opinion and only. Engelsov, great scrolls, back screen. Even Nikita Boyka didn't have a chance to take it upside. And Lamonov runs real quick, but Abdulkadir Fustam, I think, is even faster. Quickly runs back for the defense without the chance to take it outside. Low, 92 against 78. 14 points now. Right. Vestishev. That's a nice off the backboard, and then I'm surely confident about him. Abdulkadir Fustam can try for the real fast drive, and then there will be nothing else to dispute about. I see how relaxed Team Energy is. It looks like they kind of predict their victory under this heat, guys. I remember, want to remember the game of Net Wizards against Asian Tigers over and over, where just in the matter of couple seconds, I think, on the 3rd minute of the 4th quarter, they turned the game upside down and changed everything. The Asian Tigers relaxed, thinking that they're going to win this time, have lost. Back there in number 29, where we had a different court. Now all games are conducted in Gazprom court, and with regard to equipment, everything is well, and then all the players, I think, they're absolutely okay with all that stuff. Azizov takes the free throw line. 2 minutes, 29 seconds. Azizov, good one ball inside. Below. Gotta give it this close, one more to this. Vestishev is not sure how he can score that, but in the paint zone also couldn't assess anything. God damn it. They tend to think of it. Abdulkadir Fustam couldn't bring it up in the game lead. What a disastrous pass. One more given to Azizov. Screen. Not enough. Man of the backboard, again the same layup. I don't know what happened to Patriots defense today. I don't see any single defense for them, and even their turnovers, steals, their rebounds. It looks like they kind of don't need it, or maybe they feel that they cannot take them. Vestisha from the guy who was there just like a shield of Argus, providing best defense for them, kind of gave up in the game now. Right tries to block Azizov. If he gets the ball, there would be end one, but it is just moved on, and then a minute 30 seconds. This is the first period, and then ahead we're going to have the only game. Stay up. Black and red is gonna play. Ready? Against pink and blue, I can say red. To Miami Heat uniform, I think. And it's totally similar. And live. There is the ball across the opponents, and then score up anything there. Ball is granted. And Mobile will perform those shots. Over 5 balls, so there is substitution. Bekov Nukai takes the bench. 98 to 83. And for the last minute, nothing will be changed. Yeah. Probably nothing will be changed. Azizov, one more pass on Atagildiyev. Atagildiyev at the back again. Another underneath. Keeps on moving to the distance. Energy. Wants to keep it up and then takes the three-pointer. Oh, okay, couldn't get a chance to boost up his stats. Last attacks, and then I think there is no necessity of one backup that I entering the court, because that's too late for Patriots now. Comes into player. Makes the shot at Agildiv. One more to Azizov in there, and then a slam dunk with the left hand. Good light, and not often we see slam dunks on him. Gastichev. Bounce back. Let's see where it goes. Another slam dunk by Gastichev Roman. A good response to Azizov. Maybe it's even more beautiful. 10 seconds left. Congrats on team energy, and then Patriots. Maybe next time. Remember, the basketball is a gentleman's sport.